Well, the team at South Texas Health System is passionate and professional, and they're always looking for ways to help get our RGV community healthy and active. So today we're speaking with a fitness trainer for some insight on how we can do just that. Take a look.
My approach is to make it accessible to anyone, to create anywhere, anytime workout so that the person watching this will feel inspired to get up and move and take care of themselves just because they love themselves so much that they want to take care of their insides, and in turn it helps with the outside as well. I grew up as a tennis player, so being active my entire life, I saw what it did for me, for my confidence, for my energy levels and everything. So when I lost my career due to not training properly, being overtrained and not knowing how to do it, for me it was very important to study kinesiology once I got to college, so therefore I can help others be able to put together a training program that is long-lasting, as opposed to, you know, when you're an athlete, you're doing it because you have a certain goal. It's not so much of a lifelong thing, and I wanted to make this a lifelong thing and try and keep people injury-free, healthy, energized, and in turn happy from the inside out. It's not so much about how many hours you're putting in per day. It's about being quick, efficient, and knowing what to do is what it's more about. It's more about efficiency as opposed to being in there for hours. If you only have 20 minutes to get a workout in, I want you to feel encouraged that 20 minutes, as long as it's efficient, it's enough. I don't want somebody to feel like, oh, there's so many, I need to be in the gym for so many hours, I don't have the time. So it's a no excuses type of deal. So everybody has at least 20 to 30 minutes to be able to do something. Every single body type is different, and my method is not about conforming to a certain look or size. As a matter of fact, I don't let anybody go and tell me the numbers on the scale or what size they are in pants. It's not about that for me. It's about, hey, this week I feel stronger. I was able to hold that plank longer. I was able to run faster. I was able to run longer. So it's more about that. And in turn, it does automatically help you with the way you look on the outside. But once you start from within, that's where it counts. That's where you are able to make it about a long-lasting lifestyle. If you just focus on the outside, you're never going to be happy with that, because there's always people who want more or better or whatever. But when you're focusing on how good it feels, there's no comparison to that. So the Cheeky's Keto book that I co-wrote with Cheeky's is a template of my method that's in there, and we did it together and it worked for her, and it's been working for a lot of people. I'm super excited. I'm super grateful because so many people write to us and tell us how much the book has helped. There's a 21-day program in there where, from a trainer's standpoint, you get to figure out what's your breakfast, what's your lunch, what's your dinner, healthy snacks, and if you like a cocktail, it's in there too. For a lot of people, they think that just because they work out or they're moving, that they can eat whatever they want, and it's not so much about that. It's being able to eat whole foods, nutritious, deliciously seasoned vegetables and healthy snacks. And when you do that, you're feeding your insides, your organs, and again, it transcends from inside out, and that's what it's about. And in the book, that's what you're going to find. One of my most important tips that I give is, do not go to the grocery store when you are starving or hungry, because you will fill it up with every single thing that you see. Things that you would normally buy, you wouldn't buy. Going in there on a full stomach and knowing in there that food is fuel is an important mindset. So if it has 50 ingredients that you don't recognize, you definitely should put it down. Once a week indulgences, that's great, because you're human and you still want to have time where you have a little bit of a naughty indulgence and enjoy it. But don't look at it as, oh, I cheated on my diet. Those two words I don't like, and I don't let any of my clients or people who follow me on my platforms use those words. Cheating and dieting. It's more of, I'm indulging and I'm eating because I enjoy it, and that's it. So no guilt factors. And then you don't have to go all in at once. You can gradually get into it. I think a lot of people go into it all in. I'm gonna go super hardcore, you know, Monday through Friday, and then once Saturday comes along, they start to like deter from it. I think knowing that as humans, it's okay to make those little mistakes, and not being so hard on yourself, and just saying, you know what, my next meal, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna eat better. And it's not about looking a certain way. It's because when you feed yourself those good things, you do better, you feel better, and you have more energy to, whether it's, be with your children or go and hang out with your girlfriends. Those are all things that are super important to just keep in mind when it comes to healthy eating. For me, with my 21-day challenge that I have online, where I have women from all over the world in the United States write to me where they've, either felt depression after staying at home for the first time as a mom, or they just got through a divorce. They say that their biggest transformation comes from how they're feeling about themselves, of saying, I never moved before, I was going into depression, and your program helped me feel good. And that to me is the best transformation update that I can get. It's more important than somebody telling me, hey, I fit into a size 2. I think to say, your program got me through depression because I didn't realize exercising can be this simple and accessible and make me feel this great. That's the biggest transformation update and, fulfillment that I could have. Following me on my Instagram handles at Sarah Kaduzian, or my YouTube, or my TikTok, you'll find all my tips and tricks that I give my celebrity clients and my personal clients.
There you have it. Their team will continue with the dedication for the health of all in our Rio Grande Valley community. Feel free to visit STHS healthsystem.com for more info on their services.